Welcome back to So Very Kristi, and happy Halloween to everyone. I think everyone's been celebrating since Saturday night.
Exactly, and I feel like Kristi's so far away from me.
We're going to hold hands.
She's so far away from me today.
So I don't know if everybody's, been to
Everybody's
any parties.
Excited.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited for Halloween.
Yeah, and I actually had a very fun evening Saturday night.
I know. I wish you would have brought pictures of your costume on
wish
Saturday
I
night.
had given Ziggy a video of that party because I took some. It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun, and it was a beautiful home out in Colleyville. It was a blast. Went with a couple of friends, Terry and Debbie. And they kind of drugged me out there, but I was so glad I went when I went because you just get kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to go.
Right, exactly. You just gotta make yourself get out and
so
do things.
I did it.
Everybody,
I did it, and it was fun.
I love it.
It was fun, and a little. Thank goodness I was the designated driver. I just have to say.
But here's the thing: is us growing up, we always had that. Nowadays, the kids just take Uber.
Yeah. We were going to Uber. I'm like, no, I want to drive.
You're like, I want control.
Well, I want control. That's exactly what it was. Because I had a busy day yesterday, which is another thing I'm excited about. Is my salon is getting an upgrade.
I can't wait to see all the pictures.
And Kim Brown, who was one of the guests this month, is doing it for me.
But you know what? That's what she did. I had her on my show, and then as soon as we left, I was like, "Hey, Kim, will you come do some redecorating for me?" And that's what she did.
And she's so good at it. And she's looking at everything and like, no, I'm gonna have to go back and get a few more things. And so we don't have any pictures of that today because she's already got it. She's already called me today and said, I've got it. I'm ready.
I love it.
I'm ready.
I can't wait.
And she's gonna finish it today. And then there's a few things I have to do. And then next week we'll have some photos.
Yay! Yeah. I can't wait. I'm gonna go see it. And she's so quick. She will literally be done today or tomorrow. And I don't know about you ladies out there, and maybe some of you gentlemen as well, but for me, when I decide I want to do something, I want to do it right away.
Oh, yeah. I know,
and I'm
me
like,
too.
Get it done. Get it done. I want it over with.
I think we're all like that. I want to lose weight yesterday.
Yeah. Get it done, and so that's what another thing is when you make just little. I mean, I know you're going all out though. I mean, yours is going to be totally different. Did you take the before pictures?
I did.
Okay, I can't
from every
wait.
angle, because when you take before pictures and then you go get the after, and you can't find anything that exactly matches it. So I was trying to plan for that. So hopefully, I did a great job,
I'm
and
sure
we'll
you
have
did.
Amazing actual before and afters that
that'll
really
be fun.
are a reflection of before and after.
Yes.
Instead of like, well, that's not the right angle.
Right, exactly.
So I did that and did have a real busy day yesterday. So it was really fun and I'm excited.
That's why you wanted to be in control on Saturday night.
That's right. I mean, I didn't know, and it was kind of far, so I thought, well, if I left early, they could Uber. So I was trying to think ahead.
Yes, and so everybody think ahead.
Think ahead, drive safe or don't drive probably be better.
That's
because
exactly right.
The thing about it is that I learned is that they're looking for people to be drunk.
Of course they are.
And I wasn't, thank God, and I did get pulled over. I just want to. I think this is a good example.
It is a good example. We got to look out for everybody. We got to look out for our friends.
Because I was sober, it didn't make it any more irritating. It was irritating,
right?
But I passed with flying colors
because you were sober.
Yes, and I was like, "Whoo! Thank goodness!" I was
know.
So thankful.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
no kidding.
Because it would have really messed things up yesterday if I had spent the night in jail.
Well, you know what the crazy thing is also is I don't care. You could be just, I mean, you weren't doing anything wrong, and you cannot be doing anything wrong. But when you see those red lights, you're just like,
what?
I mean, exactly. Even when you're not doing anything wrong, you still freak out.
I said the only thing that she might smell on my breath was chocolate.
Yeah.
I ate so many Snicker bars, I swear.
Man,
they were good.
Well, here's the thing is I haven't even gotten any Halloween candy because I will do the same thing. Sometimes.
I know. What's funny is Kim was like, do you want to put this on your station so that you can have little mints
You're
or
like, no.
chocolates or, treats for your I'm like, no, I don't. Because I will eat them.
Exactly.
They'll have a few and I'll have 10.
Well, and here's the thing, too, is I know we're getting into the holiday season. It's like we have Halloween, you blink your eye, it's Thanksgiving, you blink your other eye, and then it's Christmas. But the average person gains 10 pounds during the holiday season. Can you believe that?
I believe it. Because I used to work.
I might have been starting that.
Let me just tell you all a funny story, okay? Worked at Starbucks for, 3.5 years, in addition to everything else, right? And I swear, mocha frappuccino, not mocha frappuccinos, what are those holiday drinks? Pumpkin spice latte.
How many calories?
And then they add, I don't know, but it's a lot. And then people get all these extra pumps, and I swear, the people we'd see come through, they just get fatter and fatter every day. I mean, we'd be like, God, did you see Grande Non-Fat Latte that's now getting a Grande Non-Fat's pumpkin spice, no whipped cream, but that pumpkin spice, let me tell you, folks, it's fattening. And we were like, oh my gosh, did you see her today? I mean, because it was just right before your eyes.
Right.
And the only time you saw them was in the morning, and so they just grew leaps and bounds.
I think I grew over the week,
but then,
too,
then they start shrinking January. Back to normal.
Well, and here it is. It's the holiday season, so we all need to be taking care of one another.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you declined Kim's advice on trying to fatten us all up because I'm going to be in there on Wednesday.
And I'm actually supposed to be on a plan right now, so I had to admit to my advisor,
your nutrition advisor.
I said, well, I did eat a ton of Snickers.
It was just right there.
But I'm done. I'm not going to do it again.
Okay.
Just so y'all know, at the next party we're going to Wednesday, no Snickers.
Right. So the moral of this story is don't eat a bunch of candy during Halloween, right?
Right. Or if you're gonna drive, it's better to eat candy than drink.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So you gotta kind of.
That's really the most important lesson for today.
Yeah, I think so. That really is important.
It is important. Sure. I love it.
We had an amazing lineup this month of guests.
As always, we always do.
And those of you who don't know that are watching, this is Recap Monday. So I like to promote everyone and share all the unique things that each one of these people do in their lives. And since it was a long month, we have 4.
I know. I love that. Yeah. We really had some great people on. And I love how you've kind of come into your idea of the show of being beauticians and musicians.
I love that.
I know. I love that too, because we were talked about last week how, beauticians is really any person that helps beautify our life, whether it is a beautician, which I know that's old school, vintage, but I kind of like it.
When my grandma was doing it.
I know, I kind of like it. I kind of like the old school vintage. It makes me think of Grease. You know the movie Grease?
Yes.
And then when she does that, she's in the beautician school. I love that show. So that's what I think of, and I think it's amazing. But I really do enjoy your vision and your passion of helping people beautify themselves from the inside, outside, everything that you do. And then I love the musicians. I am so blessed every week to sit next to you and hear you sing, but also these musicians that come on at all ages.
I mean, I've got a great lineup coming up in November also for people in the beauty industry and musicians. So I love combining those two. Thank you again, Robin. I mean, sometimes you just can't think of it yourself.
That's one of the awesome things about that came out of our annual mastermind planning retreat, because you can't plan by yourself, folks. I mean, you really can't. You need the collaborative efforts and thoughts and energies and ideas from everybody. And yes, Robin Aber came up with that. We love you for that. It was amazing. But I just can't wait. And then
and we're still planning. Like there's a
some
lot
really
of
cool
things coming up throughout 2019, and I'm excited about
2019 is going to be
It's going to be huge. High five.
But what I want to know is, what's your 2019 out there? What's it going to be like? I mean, how can we help you plan your 2019 more effectively and make sure it's congruent with everything that you want to do? Because, you know, one of the things that Kristi and I talk about all the time is you can live your life by design. You can live your life on your terms, and you can do what you want to do, creating that life. But you can't do it by yourself because you don't know what you don't know, and you can't see what you can't see. And that's the cool thing about having one of my really good friends, Camille from Fort Worth, she always says, one fine friend leads to another. And we're living proof. We're living proof of it. But that's what you should do, is associate with people that are helping you achieve and succeed and just live your life on your terms and have fun.
And I can't tell you the things that we come up with even when I just do your hair and makeup before the show.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about doing hair for people and makeup, is because when they sit in my chair and we talk about their life or what they've got going on, I mean, that's just fun to me.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
And you could be productive, or you could also not be productive.
Exactly.
But we were productive today.
I know, we were. We so were. I love it.
Sure.
I love it. It's great.
And I'm excited about it, and I'm excited I've got a lot of work to do, though. Just so
we
you know.
all do, right? Yeah. I mean, we all do. You know that, and I read this weekend, that only 2% of people, okay, you hearing this? Only 2% of people can achieve things on their own. And I mean, obviously you still need help to do that, but meaning they need zero supervision.
That makes me feel better.
Only 2%. Okay, folks, I mean, that's so 98% of us, not only do we need people collaborating with us, but we need people watching over us to make sure that we stay on track. Yeah. So that should make you feel better.
That does. I'm like, whoo, that's a load off. For sure.
It's like, oh, hey, we're just like the other 97%, you know?
So stay tuned. We got some exciting things to announce coming up in 2019.
And I can't wait.
And for this month, so our first guest was Priya Patel.
And I love Priya.
And there she is. The gorgeous one.
I wish we had pictures from when we went to the intention table with her.
Well, I actually have a video.
Oh, okay, awesome. Hey.
Audio Jungle.
I love it that Priya has merged some of the things that she loves doing together. So, I mean, she loves to cook, and she's an amazing cook. That cucumber salad,
so good,
yum! I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm a little bit hungry now. But that cucumber salad was amazing. But I just think it's cool how her passion. She loves to cook. She's a yoga instructor, and she is writing a book. She does meditation. She's all about being mindful, but she's merged all these great things together, and she's having a blast doing it. And I think, okay, so Kristi's over here trying to communicate with y'all. She's over there trying to communicate with everybody.
I had to turn my volume down.
Hey, but I like doing that. I think it's fun when we do that.
I'm going to watch people. Okay.
I know. I'm going to do that too. So really, if y'all want to leave a question or a comment or whatever, we can. We're going to look at it at the same time. We're going live.
That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah, Priya's amazing, and she is such a sweet person too. And I loved that. And you know, you told me, you said, "You smell your food." I go, "I do." Remember?
Yes, and you do smell your food.
So she had us, really be mindful of everything that we're eating, including the, where it was grown.
I know
everything.
We should have showed that video that I did. Remember, after the fact.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm getting on the So Very Kristi show right now myself. But okay, so here's what's so funny is you really do, like, I have never in my life thought about, okay, here's this. Who picked this? Who planted this seed? Who watered this? I mean, I've never in my life ever thought about it. But when she was saying it, it did made me start thinking about, because I don't know about you, but do you do this? Okay, and I want to know how many of you do this out there. But do you ever look at somebody that maybe you just see them randomly and you just say, I wonder what their story is? Because every person has a story. Mm-hmm. I think, do you think like that? I think about that.
Yeah, and anytime that I get to know someone, I'm always want to know, like, what is it about them, and then when you start to learn who they are, and then, you get more attached to people and you get closer to people that way.
Right. And so when she was talking about, okay, so if you are just mindful and you start thinking on a deeper level about everything, it really does make you so much more present. Mm-hmm. And we live in a life right now where with all of the technology and everything's there, people's attention span is actually shortening. And,
yes.
I was at an event on Thursday. I went to a networking event, ProNet. It was amazing. And the lady that was running the event made us all put our cell phones up. And I was kind of impressed with that. So yeah. I thought that was really awesome.
And when you're driving, you're always thinking of two or three other things, not just one other thing.
Right, exactly.
Well, maybe I am, but I think a lot of people are. I think that's pretty common.
I think it is
but
too.
Being present is a challenge.
It is a challenge.
Just challenge yourself several times today to really be present and not be thinking about something else when you're with someone or spending time with someone.
I know, because I'm here right now, and what are you thinking
on this
right
show?
now?
I can't think of anything else because I have to focus on
exactly
this.
Right.
Yeah,
it's great though.
Yeah,
it is really great. So that's going to be my challenge for everybody this week: is put your phone down for an hour straight, 1 hour straight. Don't even look at it. And decide beforehand which hour that's going to be. This is actually something that we're going to be doing on our Stay on Track program. So I really want to help people have as most success as possible, and you've got to be effective, and you've got to get rid of the distractions.
That's right.
So
hi,
thank
Masa.
you, Priya.
I just want to say hi, Masa.
Okay, awesome. But I want to say,
Kaylee.
I want to say thank you, Priya, so much for coming to us and really sharing that spirit and that heart and message with us, because I have taken it into consideration so much more since we attended the intention table.
It was amazing.
We
need to do that again.
Yeah, we do.
For sure. And so the next guest that we had, of course, we've spoken of her already, Kim Brown.
Yes.
There she is.
The diva.
She not only does
the deal
interior
diva.
design, but clothing, helping you get ready for an event or just a new wardrobe, whatever you need. And I like to go with her sometimes, but once she learns your size and everything, then she just will be out and she'll see something and text it. What do you think about this?
And then I am going to say this, that I'm kind of getting spoiled because it's so much easier for her to just go shop for you. And again, this is stuff that you're not going to break the bank, because everybody shops. Everybody does. I don't care if you shop maybe once a month, once every other month, once a quarter, once every 6 months, once a year, whatever it is. You do go shop and you buy things, and half the stuff you don't wear, it doesn't go with other things. And I will say that I went shopping last week and I just felt like I was just wandering, like, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I've done the same thing.
And I ended up spending more money than I ever spend when Kim goes and shops for me.
Or if you have to take something back. And I am like a dog with a bone.
Yes.
But a lot of people don't.
I'm the worst. If I take something back, I'm returning it, and then I go get more stuff. And
well, that, or you miss the date, and then you can't get your money back if you wanted to do that. But usually I just go get something else and spend more.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And so honestly, I feel like it really saves you money, because it saves you time.
It does.
And whatever you don't wear, she doesn't take it personal. She's so great. And
I know, she
most of the
doesn't.
time, she really gets it right.
Right. And then if she brings something to you and it doesn't look good, she will tell you, no. Before you even have to say, well, she's like, no, take it off.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Because yesterday I had this vase and she wasn't going to use it. And I was like, but do I need this at home? You know, because that's what I would do. And it's just some random vase that doesn't really go with stuff. And she's like, no, you don't need that. Put it back. Okay.
I know. And I will say that I think that to be in that industry, you really do want somebody that is like that is going to tell you no, because we will try to talk ourselves into certain purchases that really no business. I know business we should be using that or wearing it. And so I appreciate that.
I
about
knew
her
she was
as
going
well.
to say no to the vase too, because I was like, but I like that vase, and it wasn't working for the space. But I'm thinking, well, maybe I could use it at home. I have all this silver, you know. And I knew she wouldn't, because she really likes to do the room when she's doing the room.
Right,
That way it's
exactly.
inspired all at once with collective pieces.
Do we have any before and after stuff of hers?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
do.
know.
Okay,
Oh,
so this is
yes.
Jen's house, and
I
she just
know.
did some minor things, but it just brightened it up.
Look what a difference it makes.
Huge difference.
But
Huge
she told me
difference. And I think we have another room.
I'm eating. I didn't think it was going to do that.
Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yes. That
I
looks
love
good.
that. No, see,
And didn't paint or anything, just changed.
just changed the table out because I
Right.
really needed it to be shorter so you could see through that space more. Got rid of the browns, which what I love is in that granite, there's some really pretty greens. And she pulled out the greens in that granite for the wall, and it just softened it so much. I love it in there.
And it made it look a lot brighter.
It made it look so much brighter.
That's good.
I'm still chewing just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's an energy chew, if anybody
Yeah.
wants to know. I'm not eating. I'm just giving myself a little bit more energy. And I love these energy chews. And we didn't have a Christology today,
Right.
so
Okay.
this could be the Christology.
Yeah, energy chews are great. I've done those before, and they are great. And there's a nighttime and a daytime
I know.
chew.
And I don't need the nighttime chew because I sleep like a baby. And I don't really require a lot of sleep. I mean, you know, you and I both, we stay up working late. You know, don't you love it when you're a night owl and you can call somebody at like midnight and they're like, hey, what's going on? You know, like it's noon. I love that. And then we get up early and everything. So I really, you know, but when you do need help sleeping, it's amazing because it's natural and all that. So it is.
It helps a lot of people sleep. And there's a lot of people that don't sleep well of all ages. So
Exactly.
it
Which
is
is another one of your messages that I love personally.
Yes.
How you say it's never too late, it's never too early. No matter how old you are, how young you are, you're never too young and you're never too old. You're never too old, you're never too young to start anything in life. And I think that's probably I think that's why these young musicians love Kristi so much. So very Kristi.
I love them so much.
Because really, I think sometimes, you know, and I do think this is changing in the world in which we live, but I think sometimes kids have so much talent and, you know, adults will say, oh, you know, you're a kid, and I get that, they are, but at the same time, you really do treat them as just a professional and somebody that is working on their passion and working on their dreams. And I think that's one of the reasons why they love you so much. And
these
Septian,
kids are on the ball now.
The Septian, man, I'm telling you, it's great program, great group. It attracts such amazing people. And I love having the Septian entertainers on the show. So I get to listen to them.
Yes, I do too. And they're just so great. And they just give you energy and inspire me every time I see them on Facebook singing and doing what they do with so much passion. It's so inspiring.
I know. Now, are we going to get to see Kaylee next?
Well, yes, we will get to see Kaylee. She's a student at Septian and also a friend of mine, and she was on the show this month. And she has some really exciting things going on.
Are we doing Kaylee next, or is there another one? I can't remember.
Well, you said it. We don't have to do them in order.
Okay. Yeah,
But
Ziggy, we keep Ziggy on his
sorry,
toes over
Ziggy.
there.
But, you know, okay, we'll do Kaylee.
Yes,
there she
there's
is.
Kaylee. See, he's so good.
There she is.
Amazing, Kaylee. We love you, and we will be at the launch party for
Yes,
Soul
we will.
Note.
She and another friend of hers, Soleil, are doing a nonprofit and to teach underserved kids music.
I love
music
that.
lessons.
I know, I love that.
I think also Lexi Germany is also
One of the
this.
things I want to do, Kaylee, is I would love to merge them with Big Brothers and Big Sisters, because that's one of the things we do with Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Would that be so cool? So I'm going to talk to some people there at Big Brothers and Big Sisters and see how we can take your greatness and your vision and really bring a bunch of kids in. And even with the Nancy Lieberman charities, I think that would be a phenomenal idea also.
I love that idea.
I love it.
That
Kaylee
awesome.
and Lexi Germany and Austin, and I mean the list goes on and on. These, and they're all with Septian, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Linda, you're amazing. Thanks for
Linda,
all
you are amazing.
of the just role model and the program. You know, one of the things I say all the time is we were sent here not just to live and exist, we're sent here to create. And what an amazing creation she has done with Septian Entertainment.
I'll tell you what,
It's huge.
It's incredible. And I've known Linda for a while, and she's been my vocal coach for a long time off and on, and I've been back with her for 2 years now, and she's amazing, and I just love her so much.
Now,
and,
do we have any music that we're going to consider
well,
at Kaylee?
I have a little snip of Kaylee singing here a cappella.
Okay, yeah, we'll see that.
It's so good, I'm telling you.
And kiss me slowly is the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. Oh, I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star.
I mean, is that not amazing or
Isn't
what?
that perfect?
It is.
It's
It's perfect, Kaylee. You are
Yes,
perfect.
I
Perfect
love it.
pitch, tone. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but it's all perfect.
That was right.
I mean,
that was
I'm,
right.
I'm learning all of the terms from you, but but I will say this, because I have been doing this with you, and I've seen your journey. I can tell now. I mean, my voice is horrible, but I can tell
not
when
horrible.
no, it is really. I'm serious. It's okay, but I can tell when other people sing the strength in people's voices and the weaknesses, just because of what you've shared with me along the way. And so, Kaylee, you're amazing.
Absolutely. And it's just so great. And we're going to have Soleil on the show also in
I love
November,
that.
I
In
think.
November,
Yeah.
yay.
So you'll all get to meet her, and she's phenomenal as well. And so the fourth guest that we had this month was Darren Clark.
Oh yeah, see, I
he
missed
was the third.
Darren.
He was the third,
I missed
actually.
Darren because I was in Mexico, so I didn't. But I love me some Darren.
Now, Darren is an amazing individual. I have known him for, I think, 20 years.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Something like
all
that.
the
Maybe
way
more.
around.
Maybe 25. Anyway,
Did you meet him when you were 15?
Yep, I did actually. 15 years old. He's a personal trainer, and he's also has a new.
It's not new,
It's not super
but
new,
he's
but
promoting it more.
Combining
Yeah.
his gifts and talents into one business, and he does personal protection.
Yeah, I love that.
specialist.
I love that.
And so he was explaining to us on the show of how to be more careful, because,
What were some of his tips?
well, to turn on my alarm all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And
that's
I was like, well, now I have an alarm. And he goes, but let me ask you this. Do you turn it on all the time? I mean, at first I wasn't used to having one.
Right.
So, I had to get in that habit.
Well, and I think though what really is amazing, because we have the same system on ours, and what's great is we've got cameras in our houses. We can look at our homes whenever we want to. You can turn the alarm off and on from your phone. So even if for some reason you walk out and you forget, you can do it now with all this smart technology. And so, okay, so if you forget to, you can turn it back on.
You can always turn it on.
You can always turn it on.
Yes, and it's awesome. I mean, just with front door people.
Right, I know.
And
I love
everything.
it. I love having that front door
You can talk
camera.
to him through the thing.
Exactly.
And he's just saying be more aware of your surroundings. When you pull
Always.
up somewhere, you just want to make it a point to look around yourself and see what's going on. And that way, you'll start to do it just automatic without even thinking about it.
Exactly.
And be more careful. And he told a story about his daughter, and she'll be, ordering her food, and he'll say, okay, where's the egg? Whatever, he goes through this whole thing with her. But then that's going to teach her.
How old is she?
She's 10. No, I always think she's 10, but I think she's like 5.
Oh, wow.
She's little.
That is a little bit of a difference.
I might be
5
wrong.
to
I'm
10.
sorry, Darren, if I don't have the age right, but I don't always think she's older.
I think she's 10. No,
She's
I think
probably
she's 5.
tall. I have not seen her in person, but
She's
I
probably
always
like this tall.
I know a lot of 10-year-olds, and I don't know why I just think always she's 10, but I think she's really little. Anyway, sorry
love
about
it.
that, Nicole. That's Darren's wife. But anyway, they're adorable. And so she's little bitty anyway, younger than 10 for sure. And he's already training her to think this way.
And that's the
it's
thing.
a mindset.
Well, it is a mindset. And I will tell you that my dad was a professional tennis player. And I really am the product of a competitive athlete. People will say, how did you get your mindset the way it is? Well, because my father was a competitive athlete and he drilled this in. And so the fact that Darren is doing this now, she's always going to be like that.
Yes.
And he taught us how to be protective and be aware of your surroundings and everything. But now with the human trafficking issue, as big as it is,
Yes.
we've got to have Terry Rivera on the show.
I need to have Terry on the show for sure.
I need to have her on my show also, because what people don't realize is a lot of these human trafficking people, they groom you, and there's just so much more that you've got to be aware of now. And I love it that Darren's doing that. Well, really, all of the guests that you had on the show this month is, if anybody wants to contact any of them, I mean, I know that you're probably going to put all their contact information in the comment box. So don't worry if you need a Deal Diva, if you want to know more about Soul Note, because you want to go
soulnote.com. SOL.
You want to learn how to become more mindful with Priya Patel, and then also if you want to do personal training or personal protection with Darren, we'll get you set up too.
That's right.
And Linda Septian.
And Linda Septian, Septian Entertainment Group.
Serious, I love.
I mean, they do it all. They've got guitar lessons, piano lessons, voice lessons, and stage presence. And Zach Manzella is my coach, and he's awesome. I love Zach. I need to have Zach on again, too.
Yes, you do. And one of the things I was thinking about that just popped into my head, because we are getting close to the holiday season. Has anybody ever seen that skit on Saturday Night Live? I mean, it was an old skit in Alec Baldwin. They were talking about sweaty balls and all the Christmas balls and all, that's what I'm just thinking of right now. So remember how we were talking about being mindful and being in the moment, and that just popped into my head. And I think the last Monday in November, that's what you and I need to do. We need to dress up like this.
Oh my God. I can't remember how they're dressed.
I'm going to find it on YouTube.
I remember this.
I'm going to find it on YouTube. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
So, it's way before their time.
Crazy. So crazy. They are crazy on that
I know.
show.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to hear what you're going to sing for us today.
Well, today I'm going to sing a song by Little Big Town. So for all you Little Big Town fans, I'm going to sing Girl Crush. I got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I got a heart rush. Ain't slowing down. I got it real bad. Want everything she had. That smiling, that midnight laugh is giving you now. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown girl crush. Oh, I got a girl crush. Oh, yeah. I don't get no sleep. I don't get no peace thinking about her under your bed sheets. The way that she's whispering, the way that she's pulling you in. God knows I've tried, but I just can't get her off my mind. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long brown hair, I want her magic touch, yeah, 'cause maybe then you want me just as much. I've got a girl crush. Oh, I've got a girl crush. Oh, yeah. I got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I got a heart rush. Ain't slowing down.
Yay, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I got a Kristi crush is what I got. I love it. But
You're so crazy.
Okay, so but you know what I was thinking about when you were singing that? I was thinking about how, I know that one of your goals for 2019 is really to start singing at events and corporate events, at weddings, just really sharing your gift of voice and music with people in a more substantial way and live. That's the thing is, there is something special about live music. There is. And so I'm just going to do a plug for Kristi over here that if anybody's got holiday events, they've got corporate events, they've got parties, they've got home, anything that you want somebody, you gotta get Miss So Very Kristi out.
Call me. Message me.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That would be a blast. Well, it's been a blast on the show as always. I love doing this show. It's so much fun, and I'm looking forward to November.
I know, it's going to be a great.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be back Monday at 2:00.